Today, what we are going to be doing is experiencing a new revelation, a new teaching from Dr. Pillai. In fact, he said, there is no technology that I have found that is more powerful than this. This is a revelation, again, that Dr. Pillai has been downloading from the goddess. She is literally giving him more information on a regular basis that she wants shared with the world. And this is the goddess of abundance, Brzee. In order to prepare for the new teachings we're about to receive, go ahead and settle into your space, find a quiet location, take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to settle in. Remember that as we receive information and empowerment from Dr. Pillai, an enlightened master, the more open and receptive we are, the deeper he can actually go into our psyche and our consciousness to be able to make shifts. And the more open-minded we are, the more we'll allow that information, that wisdom into our brain and into our body and into our soul. So this is an example of us being able to prepare and settle in and receive these new teachings. So let's begin.
Welcome to the very special program that I decided to do not just only for the mystery school people, but for the entire world. It is God deciding to help people who are completely lost in the world. And the world are against us. They are misleading us to believe that the body is real, that the body is not real. The body is going to die one day. When the body dies, the first realization that dawns on this soul is, my God, I have been thinking that this body is me. Now the body is dead and I am still alive. That is the first experience that the soul has, that it is not the body. But as long as we are in the body, we are just enslaved by the body. Enslaved by the world. Enslaved by the senses that are in the body. We have no other life other than the senses working along with the mind. What's wrong with it? The wrong with it is you don't understand your true self. This true self is pure bliss, combined with an ability of knowing everything, omniscience, omnipotence and omnipresence. And that is what we are. That is why all religions, the ancient religions, call this body is not you. The body, in Christianity, the body is a sin. In Hinduism, the body is karma. It is not the real self. And what is the way that we can remind ourselves that we are not the body, we are not the bank account, we are not the job we are doing, we are not the skill sets we have, we are not to be defined by anything except by pure bliss and God, and that we are. Whether you are poor or rich or young or old or black or white, the truth remains that you are God, and then you don't have to do anything except to realize that you are God. Meaning that you are omnipotent, omnipresent. You can do anything you want to do. And that is the knowledge that is the permanent knowledge. It is not physics, chemistry, or biology, or or any other sciences. They are all misleading us. They are again enslaving us. So that is the most important thing. The one thing that can help you is just the mirror technique that I gave you. Go in front of a mirror. There is a lot of secret divine secrets about the mirror. The mirror, in front of the mirror, you can have an enlightenment experience. One day you will see that a lot of things are happening when you are looking at the mirror. And one important thing is you will understand that this body is not you. The mirror image is important because it's a replica of your body, subtle replica of your body. A very subtle, it has no substance to it. It's a reflection. But that reflection is very important. But the reflection comes from the karmic side of the body. The subtle karmic side of the body. So when you begin to understand the subtle body that gets reflected on the mirror and this body are different. Go on separating it, and you get to live the subtle body. Now I'm sitting here and talking to you, but my subtle body is also, I can visualize my subtle body as separate from me. I can do it in many different ways around me as an aura. And then I am talking to you. Now, I want you to do that. You can now experience that subtle body. Just do this. There is a body overlapping your body, that on top of the body, which is beyond the skins. And then you look at the body. Keep on looking at the body. So what is the advantage? The advantage is you are moving from a stuck reality that never allows you to live unlimited, that always locks you to your job, your skills, your bank account, your diseases. And we don't want that. There is no technology that I have found as powerful as this one. That's why I just wanted to not only talk to you, you are in this special program, but for everybody as a gift. So just do that. Whenever you are here, when it is difficult to meditate, just do that. You can visualize it any way you want. You can see your subtle body sitting in front of you and have a conversation with it. Hey, you don't think that you are the job or someone who caught up in a bad relationship. You are free. So why don't we be in company with others? So get into a conversation. This is the easiest way to meditate. I'm going to do all these new techniques as we go along with this program. So for those of you in this program, the Mystery School program, to take this mirror technique seriously, go on gazing on the mirror. And I don't want to give any information on that until you come upon. At least spend about 10 minutes. Okay? And then discuss it in subsequent sessions. The other thing that can protect you from being enslaved by the body, mind, and the senses is to have a statue of Brzee, or an yantra of Brzee. And the beauty of this Brzee is that it will engage you, it will grab your attention, it will take your attention away from your body mind in a different dimension. And the beauty, and another beauty about it is that it will not allow you uh, uh, to have only an enlightenment experience alone, devoid of the enjoyment of the senses and the body. It will give you both. It is 200% life. Because it was the creation, or I would say because I co-created it with Vishwamitra, who originally came up with the idea, but I refined it over the period of 20 years or 25 years. Now, holding the statue, the statue revelation came only recently, about 6 months ago or 8 months ago. Prior to that, I was using the yantra. And you can use both. Okay. Hold it with you, and that will give you the dual consciousness. The dual consciousness is you will be able to live this world, but not get stuck in the past or the future. Because past is only responsible for creating a limited future. But still, you cannot get out of it, so you have to minimally live that without the restrictions of being stuck in that reality. Yes, I can go to Bahamas, I can go to Switzerland, I can go to anywhere and enjoy whatever I want to do. Or if you're a very spiritual person, go to India and see the temples, and you can have a very beautiful experience. That will all be intact. Along it would be the unlimited, blissful, omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent experience of God you are. And that is also it. And that will happen just holding this statue. The statue is very important. Statue worship has unfortunately been misrepresented by the early the Judeo-Christian tradition when they wanted to promote monotheism. But as a technology, it has been used in Egypt, it has been used in all ancient cultures, and these cultures and traditions knew how to travel to the galaxy and come back to this earth plane. So the science and technology together, have ruined us, ruined the unlimited. They make the limited real. There is no life other than blah-blahing and then living this life without having to understand, the big scenario. What is the big scenario? That you can be God. You are God, not can be God. You are God. That you have the ability to do everything. And what is going to help you to do the two things? The mirror. Go to the mirror. There are a lot of secrets in the mirror. It can teach you about illusion. Because our body is an illusion too. Our material world is an illusion. If you want to understand the material world, you have to understand this illusion of the mirror. Any reflection, all this can be learned through the mirror. The mirror will teach the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. like no other technique can. So that one, and the other one is that you will hold uh, the Brzee in your hand. So I'm going to uh, dedicate my life to the revelations from Brzee as the goddess in, uh, as we proceed with 2019. God bless, remember the points, and transform your life. Otherwise, what happens if you don't want to transform your life? The karma will continue. So you have a choice whether you want to do a karmic life with no changes at all. Everything is set till your retirement. And after the retirement, what happens? And here is somebody bringing the statue of Brzee. No, it is a little, not very handy to hold it. So I will come up with something. Brzee is obviously revealing things to me that can allow us to live the dual reality. So I will come up with this is a metal piece. It's a little heavy too. You can still hold it, at least when you are in meditation. But you can. I want to get the pocket sides of it too, so we'll get it done. That I'm happy that I was able to talk to you, and not only to the mystery school people, but to all the people who want to understand who they are. You are already rich. You are not going to become rich. But the problem is your identity is with your job, is with your bank account, is your paycheck. If you go on identifying with that, and there is no other thing, all the other things are illusions, they will remain as illusions. But the day you realize that the illusion is reality, and you can have to create a different illusion, a different identity. And that identity is more fulfilling because that is your true identity. This is when you want to, when you choose to become identified with a very mediocre reality, that's a wrong choice. You don't have to go and read books. The reading books is really a bad habit. Because there is only limited time. And within the limited time, you can transform your life. When I first started teaching this meditation, some people came and said, why don't you write a book? I will, this agent told me, I'll make a ton of money, you'll make a ton of money. So if you don't want to write a book, I will send a ghostwriter. And I said, in those days I was very idealistic. I had a very big beard and flowing hair. I don't know, honestly, if I can write, if I have content to write a book. If I have to write a book, I have to write only arakara on all the pages of the book. Repeat arakara, 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 from page 1 to page 300, and nobody will buy it. And in this, and that is created a book. From page 1 to page 300, it's all just empty space. He said, this is the best book. What do? You write your book. You write your book. And that is the most important thing. I have written my book. Similarly, you write your book. So that is enough for today. And God bless.
So welcome back from the video, and I hope that you enjoyed Dr. Pillai's new technique and that you'll start implementing it right away. Remember, he said, if we do not transform, we will continue with our same old karma.